March 24th, 2020.
The last day in my distance. Roper Lake where we're staying, and this view just doesn't get old. Those are some cabins on the side there. They have the best view of the lake. And then far off in the distance is where we are. And our view is really nice as well. But this is a beautiful state park that we're very much enjoying. All right, so we are getting to use our inflatable kayak today. We got this because we just couldn't figure out how to take our regular kayaks with us. It was just too much weight and space, and Sam is needing help. Okay. Oh. Okay, sorry. Is there a hole? So we tried out this inflatable kayak back last summer when we were camping with my sister Mary and her husband Mike up on Lake Carmi, right? Is that where we were? And it works surprisingly well. So we were actually pretty happy with it. This is not a huge lake, so it's really just not going to take us long. But we know that there's a lot of birds along the shore, so we want to see what kind of birds we can find.
It's 90 degrees out, but the water is pretty chilly still.
Ah, okay. So it must be a mountain lake, like it must flow from Mount Graham over there.
So I would say it is warmer than the ocean was in Florida, so.
All right, all things are relative,
I guess.
All right, so we need our paddles.
Paddles.
What was that?
Birds sound like monkeys up there.
Oh yeah? Oh, you suppose we need a life vest. It's probably a law or something, huh?
I would expect it is a law.
Okay.
It's a pretty standard.
Here we go. Oh, I suppose I have a paddle too.
No, yeah. I just have to get my foot down.
Can you get them down?
I should have just left one of these paddles home.
No, I will paddle. This over here in front of us is what they call the island. So this is where the public day use. And on the other side of it, there's a swimming spot. Hang on one second. That is Mount Graham there. Now you can see the whole thing. Okay. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Those are all the birds in these weeds. Reeds and weeds. Sounds like something out of a horror film, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Look at that happy pup. Come on, bring it here.
Oh, yeah.
What a good swimmer. On our way to Chiricahua. Did I say it right?
Chiricahua?
We're going to find out how to say it today. Formations. You can see why. Oh, I forgot to ask how you pronounce it. Headed up into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
And a blue sky it is.
Wow. This is amazing. We're at about, what was it, 64? Or 68? 6,800 feet.
Beautiful Roper State Park in Arizona was our home base this week. From there, we drove out to Chiricahua National Monument. Yes, we believe that's the proper pronunciation. The mountains were imposing in the distance as we drove across the valley. Then the 8-mile scenic drive took us into the forest, past the huge standing stones, hoodoos, and other rock formations, to a breathtaking view from the mountaintop. None of our videos and photos were able to capture the grandeur of that sight. We decided to take a side trip to Fort Bowie on our way back. It's a historic site where the U.S. Army finally crushed the Apache resistance in the West. I'm not sure I would say the rough ride to get out to a closed visitor center was worth it, but we got the stamp.
Here we are, out on yet another adventure.
We're about halfway there.
And we're headed to Fort Bowie historical site. And this is, I think, Apache Junction crossover. It looks like it's going to nowhere, but we'll see what we get. It's all gravel, very bumpy. Glad we don't have the camper.
Laurie asked for a nice drive for her birthday. So we Googled, where can we drive where it's steep, extreme, no guardrails.
Okay, you don't have to go over there. I did not ask for this.
And look where we got.
Oh. Okay, so this might have been...
The birds will have us picked clean.
This might have not been my best idea today. Chiricahua was my best idea today. It's all worth it. We can get our passports, ma'am. All right. Yeah, probably are going to have to set the date because
March 24th.
So nobody's been here to get a passport stamp since March 24th, which was just yesterday. All right, since you had to drive through that horrific road.
Do we need to put more out than one on a page?
I don't know. I'm just putting one on a page because what are the chances that we're going to all of them? And
I'm going to put it in the corner so that if you need to, we can put it on
you're putting it on the cancellation spot.
official cancellations.
There we go.
Cardboard.
Ooh. All right, there we go.
March 25th.
Good job.
Horrible job.
Well, we can't erase it.
Why is this okay?
But if I how do I say Sam's a perfectionist without saying Sam's a perfectionist? Is that better? Okay. Good job. Hi.
Hello.
What are you doing? May I ask?
Yeah.
Thanks. Do you mind being recorded?
Oh, no, that's fine. So I'm the preservationist here, and what we're doing is putting shelter coats on the old adobe walls.
Okay.
Originally, they wouldn't have looked like this, of course. So we have just fragments of adobe left. You can't see the adobe right now. This is the mud coat.
Okay.
And it provides a protective barrier between the original historic stuff and then the lime coats we put on.
Okay.
The lime coats are really weather resistant. They'll help repel the water.
Okay.
And yeah, they last about 10-15 years, and we have to periodically replace them.
So you have to do all of these different structures.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of on a... Yeah, we're figuring out our whole plan of execution. We do bring in a lot of help from other parks and other specialists and get the work done that way.
That's very cool. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, yeah, it's fun work. So.
Yeah. Well, if we didn't have people like you to preserve this stuff, then, you know, people like me can't come see it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Where are you from?
Vermont.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We're traveling the country this year, and we were just up to Chiricahua. Sorry, I stumble on it every time. And we're staying up in Stafford, up at Roper Lake.
Yeah.
Gorgeous up there, and we knew we wanted to see down here. And this was, no words can describe it. It's like spectacular.
This is ground zero for the longest war in U.S. history.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Tune in next time as we arrive to a surprise at Catalina State Park.